The hardest group to buy off is the political class because politicians stand under the spotlight. They are under scrutiny. They have voters, right? They must answer to their voters and answer to the media, and they must present a clean image. That's very important. But once they started targeting politicians, that basically meant America was on the verge of falling. Why? Look now at how many big U.S. cities have Chinese-American mayors, including PhDs and so on. San Francisco's Chinese-American mayors, members of Congress, state legislators in various states. Whenever the person is Chinese, let me put it this way. In the background, 100% of them have the CCP behind them. Because if you're not a CCP person, you absolutely won't get elected. First of all, you rely on Chinese votes. If the CCP doesn't endorse you, how are you going to get elected? One example everyone knows is Xiong Yan, also an old friend of mine, a Tiananmen student leader. He's naive. He spent his whole life in the army, right? He thought that by becoming a pastor and relying on his personal influence, he could get elected. So he went to New York because there are many Chinese there. Went to Flushing, right? He wanted to run for Congress. Once he ran, he fell into a pit. Because over there, it's all Chinese associations. They told him clearly, if you don't stand with us, you have a 100% chance of not being elected, because we control everything. Flushing is basically like a small Chinese town. In reality, it's the Chinese government in control. We've known this for a long time. So they said, if you want votes, if you want to win, without our endorsement, it's simply impossible. Later, Xiong Yan realized what was going on. He sort of fell into their trap. I believe he still didn't defect to the CCP, but he went and held joint events with them, even said some things about Tiananmen massacre that weren't quite right. He fell into the pit. They dug a hole for him. He thought he was fooling the pro-CCP crowd. I'll fool you. You support me, right? Once I get in, I'll turn around and go after you. That's probably how he calculated it. He later told me that himself. But what happened was, once he did that, the whole world thought he had gone over to the CCP. After he jumped into the pit, now everyone believes he's pro-CCP or has already defected. So the CCP played him once and then threw him away. Of course he didn't get elected. I think he got less than 1% of the vote. Because as long as the CCP doesn't endorse you, you understand this very well. It's impossible